President Joe Biden is officially seeking a second term in office. This comes after months of speculation surrounding the possible rematch between Biden and former President Donald Trump.
Of course, Biden's announcement came out this morning, and by mid-afternoon, Democratic lawmakers from North Carolina starting to roll out their endorsements for the sitting president.
And our chief political correspondent Emma Withrow spoke with some of those federal lawmakers to get their reaction to his campaign announcement and perspective on what's to come here in 2024.
Lots to come here, guys. In a state that swung red in the last two elections, Democratic lawmakers are as motivated as ever to secure North Carolina for President Biden come 2024. Now, it's only been mere hours since Biden announced his bid for re-election, and many federal representatives from the Tar Heel state have already released their official endorsements. Yet poll results are painting a different picture. So a new poll from Reuters reported about half of Democratic respondents say Biden shouldn't seek re-election and is too old to run. Now, the poll asked Republican respondents if they think Trump should seek a second term, and 34% of them said no as well. Nevertheless, though, North Carolina Congresswoman Deborah Ross is ready to get out the vote for Biden and the rest of the Democratic frontrunners on that ticket come 2024.
My job is to turn out the vote from the top of the ticket, and that means 100% for Biden to the governor's office for Josh Stein, all the way down the ticket. That's what I did. That's what I've done every single time I've run, and I've run many times.
I actually asked Congresswoman Ross what her thoughts are on the two other Democrats, Marianne Williamson and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., announcing their candidacy for president. Her response was pretty short and sweet. She just said, God bless him. Now, Democratic Representatives Valerie Fauci, Alan Adams were unavailable for interviews today, but both released statements endorsing President Biden. Now, as far as Representatives Wiley Nickel, Don Davis, Kathy Manning, and Jeff Jackson go, though, we haven't received any official endorsements for President Biden quite yet, but we're waiting on responses from all four of them.
So, Emma, those poll results, pretty shocking when you look at the fact that both parties seem pretty dissatisfied with the front runners. So how are you hearing that this could play out in the general election?
Absolutely. Well, the Reuters hypothetical poll actually put a 1-to-1 contest between Biden, and Biden led Trump 43% to 38%, particularly leading among those independent voters. So it'll be interesting to see how these poll results will shift if Florida Governor Ron DeSantis enters into the race. We're just going to have to wait and see, though. A lot can change in a year for sure.
All right. I know age is also a factor for many out there. Thank you so much, Emma, for your coverage.